So you can start telling us a little bit about the whole experience.
Okay.
How many doctors you visited? Why did you decide to come here? How was the experience? Pros, cons, good things, bad things.
Okay. All right. My name is Mike. I am a registered nurse from Atlanta, Georgia. I have had years of detrimental issues associated with my teeth, and so I decided it was time to do something about it. Economically, I investigated the possibility of having work done in Mexico because I know it was typically cheaper down there. So after doing some investigations into various dentists through some of the dental boards and things, I contacted probably 10 different dentists and talked to them, interviewed them over the telephone, and from that interview process, I selected 4 to actually go out and have consultation visits with, just so you know what the process I went through was. And after speaking to these 4 dentists, I chose to have Dr. Rodriguez do the work for me, or requested him to perform the work for me. And part of that was because of the general communication I had with Dr. Rodriguez. He was quite ready to have a consultation visit with me. He was readily available to answer any questions I had. He returns his phone calls I make. He returns email requests. So we had some communications going back and forth before I ever firmly committed to having the dental work done. But just so you know, I had some pretty major reconstructive dental work performed. Over the years, I had numerous teeth that were missing. All of my teeth had been crowned and recrowned and crowned again with root canals. And so anyway, Dr. Rodriguez agreed to do numerous implants for me, to recrown my top teeth and recrown my bottom teeth. The whole process was very pleasant, it was very educational for me. Some of my American brethren, some of my Canadian brethren that are contemplating coming to Mexico for dental work, I want you to know that the Tijuana of old is not the Tijuana today. It's a very safe community down here, it appears to be. Dr. Rodriguez's office is just a few miles from the border. It's a very quick cab ride. It's in the heart of the medical district, and I felt totally safe and secure around here at all times. There's a mall down the street, there's movie complexes, there's hotels all around. There are restaurants for those of you who might want to bring companions with you. That when you're having dental work, that may be not your most important aspect of coming to Tijuana, but the food is wonderful down here. Again, the staff here speaks fluent English, had no problems communicating, had no problems communicating in the general area either. Wherever I went, whether it was a hotel or a restaurant, people always spoke English. So it's just been a really good experience. It was actually fun. I have made several trips because this is not an overnight process. I started out with the initial consultation visit, and it was about a year later before I finished all of the work because it has to be done in stages. So I have made several trips down here, and each time I'm pleasantly surprised at how wonderful it really is. I have brought my companions with me. They've had no problem at all getting around either. One of my sisters, as a matter of fact, had work done here. She had complete arches put in, both top and bottom, all on 6, I believe is the terminology. I've been so pleased with Dr. Rodriguez and his staff that I actually have brought my daughter down here to have some veneer work performed. And she is ecstatic about it. I have just recently finished all of my dental work, and I can't tell you how pleased I am and ecstatic I am. It's the first time since I was 12 years old, as I was telling the doctor, that I've had a full set of teeth. And so it's been a very wonderful experience for me. I would strongly urge anyone that's contemplating any kind of major dental work to at least give Dr. Rodriguez a call at his office. I assure you he returns your calls, or at least send him an email. He'll return the emails, and even if he doesn't perform the work, he can probably give you some guidance as to some of the best policies and practices that you might not even be aware of. So thank you for taking a minute and letting me boast about my new teeth. Good day.